Good day, ass kickers and sports fans. Today, I'm going to address the principle of physical and emotional relaxation. I'm primarily going to focus on the physical today because there are so many people in Western culture who do not actually understand what it means to relax and be more effective in a sport, in a martial art, or any endeavor for that matter. And I'm going to do my best to explain it to you through the Chinese language. In Chinese, there's a term used for physical relaxation, and it's fang song. The second part, song, actually comes from the pine tree. Where the Shaolin Temple is located in Henan Province, China, is Songshan Mountain. Song, relax, comes from the pine tree. Now, you can actually see this with other trees as well. You take this nice little shrub here, this bush, and you notice how it moves with the wind. You notice how the leaves are connected to the branch and the branch to the trunk or the core. This would be another example here. Look at this. You've got all these needles connected to the branch or to the stem and the branches to the trunk. When the wind blows, the needles, the leaves, the branches naturally move. They go with the wind rather than fighting the wind. Well, going back to my chair here. This is how it is in sports and martial arts when you see somebody at a very high level. The person is physically relaxed, but still connected. But when we try to communicate this to people who don't understand Fang Song, they have this mistaken notion that this is relaxation. Passed out almost in a drunken stupor, or lying on the sofa, or your lazy boy, or on a bed, and just completely limp. But that's one way to describe relaxation. You're limp. But limpness is not going to be effective in any kind of sport, in public speaking, as a writer, as an artist, as a musician, as a surgeon, anything, even a good cook. You're relaxed, but you're still connected. So what I have done to explain this is to use another Chinese word that's very common usage is in Tai Chi. And this word is peng. What this word means is ward off energy. You're warding off an opponent. You're blocking that person from moving into your territory. But you're not doing so with physical effort. You're not doing so with physical force. Is there something physical going on? Yes, there is. But it's done with intention. It's done with the power of intention and imagination rather than strength. So I'm going to move back just slightly. So if you see my hands here, and I'll make them as limp as I can. Just very, very limp. That's what we would call tofu Tai Chi. Not effective. too weak. What to do then? You want to have what's called pung. So the hands are still in a state of relaxation, but with intent, I'm making my energy go forward, go to the left, go to the right, go backward, go down, go up. 6 different directions of this pung. So somebody begins to push on me. If I have pung, and I'm using my own hand here, I'm pressing my own hand, if I were to physically fight this, it would look this way. But if I'm just relaxed and using intent, I'm still warding off the other hand or an opponent's hand, but I'm not forcing it. I'm not trying to use power. I'm simply intending power. By doing this alone, power is projected, energy is projected that keeps the other person at bay, that keeps the other person from being able to move through this barrier you've set up. Now, what's the hell has this got to do with anything else? Well, when you're trying to communicate and teach a golfer, a baseball player, a tennis player, basketball player, this type of concept, and you tell the person to relax, that athlete may actually, all right, I'm relaxed. Well, how can you hit if you're just this way? But if I have pung and my front arm is moving forward as my back arm is moving backward, and I'm rooted, and then I swing, that bat is coming through the zone, and guess what? It was a relaxed swing. It was relaxed. It's coming through the zone, and I'm pushing and I'm coiling, but I'm not tense. And when you see, especially you'll see this in baseball and golf, is that the athlete tries to muscle the ball. We call it muscling up. I'm gonna crush this one. And you end up hitting it straight into the ground or popping it up or missing completely because you're trying to use so much force. But if you just bang and let your body move through the zone, then you are actually exerting power without even trying to. You're just coiling and uncoiling. You're using the pung energy of projecting as your body physically relaxes and moves. Bang. So you can see bang, bang. Now, in Tai Chi, this looks different. That's, let's say, a baseball swing or a tennis or golf swing, similar. But in Tai Chi, you're punching, let's say, or you're kicking, and you're still relaxed. You're here, move, whack, bang. Can move slowly or can move explosively, but either way, whether I'm moving slowly and coming up and coming back down, or I'm moving quickly, I'm still relaxed. Either way, whether I speak fast or whether I speak slowly, which I speak very slowly, it's relaxed. Coil and uncoil. This means the pung is there, but I'm still physically relaxed. Instead of this, you can't do anything with because it's tofu. Tofu, no good. Don't eat tofu. Tofu will drive your testosterone levels down. Don't want that. That's another thing. You want the physical relaxation. You want the leaves on the pine tree You want them to move and relax, but they're still connected to the branch, and the branch is still connected to the trunk, which in my case would be my spine, and what's called the quad. Still connected. Boom, boom. And there you got it, my friends. Now, there's also an inhale and an exhale component, which I can cover that in a future video. But tapping the power of breath is a masterful and quick way to get your body to relax and show that power. So that, my friends, is the lesson for today. Pang and song. So instead of thinking fang song, relax, think pang song, relax with ward off energy. Make sure you send this to any person in sports or martial arts, or to anyone who can benefit from, stop being such an uptight little sniveling snit. Relax. You've got plenty of time to make your life the masterpiece it was meant to be. Give me a thumbs up, or if you're a little bit inebriated, or you just don't see reality clearly, then go ahead and give me the thumbs down. That's fine. It's a free world. But remember to subscribe and keep this thought forever in mind. Kick ass. Take names.